There is a crazy story being written on the Bitcoin charts right now. It is the story of the bulls versus the bears. And in this video, I want to talk about why $11,000, I think, might be the battlefield that determines the winner, that confirms the winner in this war. What is up, everyone? Thanks for coming by Crypto Capital Venture. Hit the subscribe on the way in. Let's jump into the video. This is a 6-hour chart. There's a crazy story being told. We've been tracking it for weeks now, and there's a lot of, up and down kind of volatility. There's been no confirmation yet. Bulls versus bears. The sentiment in the market is it's just so torn. It's 50-50. So pick a side, everyone. Pick a side. If you're in the comments, hit 1 if you're a bull, hit 2 if you're a bear. Let's jump into this. So the story being told, I can illustrate very simply. I'm not going to show a clip. I'm just going to show a picture of a clip. This is from September 10th, almost 2 weeks ago. You see on the screen the green rectangle. This is around 10,300. This was a prediction I did, stating that I think Bitcoin's going to make its way up to this green rectangle, Fibonacci retracement. It's like, the upper 11,000s. Now, what has happened since then? It started making its way up, and here's that green rectangle up here. Now, this is a video from 4 days ago. Bitcoin making its way up, and I did a video from 4 days ago talking about potential retracement to this lower green rectangle on the way up to this Fibonacci retracement up here. Now, I'm saying green rectangle, but that's a 618 to 786 on the Fibonacci retracement. So that was around 10,940 4 days ago. And now let's see how this has played out on the charts. This is how it's played out. So here is the swing high that we had in the middle of August to the swing low that we had previously. Here is the Fibonacci retracement channel that I predicted we will revisit, and I still believe we will. Now, here is the other Fibonacci retracement from this previous swing low to our most current swing high. And here is when I was doing that video in the upper 10,000s talking about retracement to this Fibonacci retracement. Here is that retracement. It's obviously happened. Yesterday it happened, that little Bitcoin crash. Altcoins crashed even more, but we revisited this area. Now, I still maintain my prediction, my opinion, my guess, that could be very wrong, that Bitcoin will continue. We'll see continuation to this Fibonacci retracement, 11,900 to 11,500 or so. So right now, the key area to watch for in order for Bitcoin to even get up to this area is obviously this previous swing high. So I think we're going to find out very soon, and I'm talking like in the next 24 hours or so, whether or not Bitcoin is going to make a move into that area. I think it'll happen quicker, sooner than later, right? So this area, this previous swing high needs to be broken right around 11,100, and it is such a crucial area of resistance because of we have this head and shoulders that we track that Bitcoin broke out of. It is the neckline of that head and shoulders. Bitcoin already saw resistance once. If we make another run at it, what will happen this time? Now, I want to break this down for you because this is very speculative, but so far we put in we put in a swing low, and then we put in a higher low, and we're looking for continuation to the upside to really ultimately get to this area that I predicted, right? And that is a very, very key area. So let me break this down on the daily chart. Now, that's the weekly chart. Here's the daily chart. There is so much happening right now with Bitcoin. It's absolutely unbelievable. I know I'm talking about these small moves, but all within all of this, there's one other thing in play happening right now, and I haven't even mentioned that. 10,500. We're at $10,513 as I do this video, and you can see it's the neckline of an inverse head and shoulders that goes back to last October. Here's the left shoulder, here's the head, here's the right shoulder. We've been tracking it a lot on this channel. We got the breakout to the upside, we talked about retracement to the neckline, and we've been grappling with that $10,500 neckline. Going back to this 6-hour chart, look at the neckline. Let me remove some drawings. The neckline right here, $10,500 currently right where Bitcoin is trading. And you can see Bitcoin already kind of grappled with it back here. Here's the bullish break that we got towards the end of July, and we're still wrestling with this area. It's another area that we can look for. Will there be resistance, or will Bitcoin break above and get separation from that area? So putting all of these things together, right? If we zoom in on the daily chart, here's what we have going on. So And I'm going to talk about the ugly here too. I want to talk about the ugly scenarios. So we have our swing low that we had previously, beginning of September, to our swing high, right? And this is the retracement that we're currently tracking in real time. This is our previous swing low we just wicked into yesterday. How is this going to actually play out, right? And this is nothing I can tell you. This is nothing anybody can tell you. This is why we track, but I like to speculatively track these things. We're getting support. We're getting this higher low right now from this previous low. And my other Fibonacci retracement that I predicted is, it's kind of sitting up here, 11,900 down to 11,500. I think we're on our way up to that area. We're getting a nice bounce off this current Fibonacci retracement. But how will it play out? We have this strong resistance at this $11,100 area. Remember the neckline of this head and shoulders. If we make it up there, will there be resistance? And then what happens? If we get a bounce into this area, we see resistance, we come back down, using even this Fibonacci retracement tool, you see this trend line going down through the middle of this Fibonacci retracement. We might put in another higher low, right? And this would be another Fibonacci retracement area, very short term, but this is how patterns form. And we'd have a double resistance at the top, I guess I should say the neckline of this head and shoulders, and this would be a new upper trend line, meaning one touch here, resistance, two touch. So we have a new trend line. And then what do we have? Potentially an ascending triangle in formation. This could take a little bit of time to play out, maybe the next week, week and a half. However, the breakout target for this is right around 12,500. 12,500 is the previous swing high that we had middle of August. This could be the bulls making another run at breaking into a really bullish environment, which really would be anything above this area. Closing daily candles above this previous swing high mid-August, huge for Bitcoin, especially being Bitcoin would have broken through this neckline that was a part of this head and shoulders back in August. So time will tell. We have to track this. Now on the downside, I mentioned downside. Remember, we have our swing low up here, down here, to our swing high up here. We have a 1618 all the way down here around $8,900. I believe if my prediction is wrong and if Bitcoin doesn't retrace to the upper $11,000, if we don't get that bounce up into that area, I very well could be wrong, everyone. I'm just tracking that prediction because I want to see what happens. So please be prepared that that is wrong. And, support fails right now even, right? We don't even get any more upside move. 10,500, crazy strong resistance. Bitcoin fails. If we fall below this Fibonacci retracement we've been tracking, I really think 1618 of this Fibonacci retracement is a very solid target. I think that's where Bitcoin will be on its way to. And the other thing that is confluent that area is a very important, very, very, very important 50-week moving average. You can see it here on the weekly chart. If Bitcoin does revisit that 1618 that we just looked at on this daily chart here, $8,900, that is right here, the blue line, right around the 50-week moving average. Also, this trend line that goes all the way back to the bull market high. This would be Bitcoin testing everything, everyone. Bitcoin's not far from this happening. Just to give you an idea in terms of what a move like that might look like from where Bitcoin's trading right now, we're looking at, 15% or so from Bitcoin testing crucial area of support in terms of really continuing the consistency of Bitcoin's historical data. The stock to flow chart, all these charts, Bitcoin, if it breaks that 50-week moving average, is going to be in a brand new territory that it has really not experienced before throughout these cycles that Bitcoin has been in. And it's going to be something new that we have to deal with. It's going to be brand new data that we have to deal with, and we're going to have to be patient with. If Bitcoin is in an environment like that, and we're breaking that 50-week moving average, I don't know. We'll do videos on it. We'll talk about it. And that's what we're here for. We're here to track it. But in the very short term, if we go to this 6-hour chart, it's all playing out, everybody. This first video, 10,300, talking about revisiting the upper 11,000s. We're on our way up to those upper 11,000s. We talk about the Fibonacci retracement just below to potentially put in a higher low. Bitcoin has done it, right? We've put in that higher low now, and you can just see it right here on this 6-hour chart. Now the question is, are we going to get that continuation to my target, $11,500 to $11,900? And really, everyone, the question is, what happens then? That is when we start getting confirmation. And to the downside, confirmation is if I'm wrong and this entire area suddenly fails, potentially overnight, who knows? So this is what we're tracking. I'm trying to track it, daily with you. Keep an eye on it. Let me know your thoughts below. Again, if you're a bull, press 1. If you're a bear, press 2. I'm pretty sure those are the 2 options I gave you at the beginning of the video. Either way, I appreciate you. I hope you're having a great night, a great start to your week. Hit the subscribe, hit the like on the way out. It means a lot to me. I'll see you in the next video. God bless.